All right. Well, welcome everyone. Welcome. You are currently on a Zoom call. This is just an informational opportunity call so you can jump on and learn more about the products here at Life Activated Brands, learn about our incredible systems, hear from two amazing rising stars in the company so we can hear what they have to say. And then we're going to tell you a little bit about how we get paid, how we make income here at Life Activated Brands. My name is Ashley South. And you're also going to be hearing from my co-host, Lucy Gammenthaler. And tonight we're just going to be real easy, no pressure, sharing something that we're incredibly passionate about. So Life Activated Brands is a health and wellness company. We are committed to all the new up and coming products you're going to hear about that really help to reactivate your life. They're products that have a huge demand in the industry. We're an incredibly ethical company. You'll learn more about our comp plan and how well we pay, which is way better than anything else I've seen in the industry. And I personally I have come here from a large six-figure multi-level marketing company. I transferred over here for the vibe, for the systems, especially because of the products and because it's incredible. You're never going to find anything else like this. I know firsthand. So before we get started into all of the goodness about how we get paid and everything else, there's a lot of you on that just want to hear more about what our products are, how they work, what do they do, what do we sell. So I'm actually going to find Lucy right now. I'm going to unmute her and I'm going to, are you unmuted? Okay, perfect.
I am.
Tell us about products and introduce yourself. Tell us how long you've been at Lab, what you like, Lucy.
Okay. Hey guys. So my name is Lucy Gammenthaler. I've been with Lab, Life Activated Brands, since March of this year. I'm super excited to be here. I'm very honored that Ashley asked me to do this and to chat with you guys, especially about our products. As you know, as I've stated, we are Lab, we are Life Activated Brands. So what I'm going to go over is our product lines. We currently have 3, but as I said, brands, we are fully committed to bringing what people need, bringing to the industry, bringing to the world, what's in high demand. So more on that, but we're super excited, and I'm excited to tell you about the products that we already have. So first and foremost, we have Livology Max. So Livology Max is our gut health line. I'll be totally transparent with you guys. I am not a scientist. I am not a doctor. To be completely honest, I joined Lab for the comp plan. So this is kind of ass backwards that I'm talking products and Ashley is talking money, because I know we kind of came here for different reasons, but here we go. All right. So Livology Max, first in the Livology Max line, we have Activate. And I hope you guys can see that, but this is our morning capsule. Okay. You're going to take this with food and water. Some people can take it on an empty stomach. I cannot. I'm not a huge breakfast eater, but I don't take this until I put something on my stomach, even if it's like 9:30, 10 a.m. So you can kind of do with that as you will. You can try it if you're not a big breakfast eater, but if you're feeling a little bit nauseated, I would definitely take it with food because that is not uncommon. Okay. So this has nootropics in it. It has an appetite stimulant, which is my favorite part. It's going to give you that clean energy, that mental focus, mental clarity. It has a massive greens blend to it. And this is something that I cannot go without. If I forget to take this, not often, but sometimes I will, I want to eat everything in the pantry. My mind is kind of all over the place. I forget to what I'm doing. I just kind of feel frazzled. And I immediately, by 2 o'clock, I'm like, what is going on? I forgot to take my Activate. So this is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, of our Livology Max line. It's a great supplement. So the next 2, these are your PM capsules. Okay. I think online it says to take it on our website 30 minutes before bed. I honestly take these as I'm cleaning up the kitchen at night. I have them right at my sink so I don't forget. Sometimes I'll forget to take them. So once I place them there, that hasn't really been a problem. I'm going to talk about the sleep first. This is not like a Benadryl, guys. It's like I just said, I will take mine as I'm cleaning up my kitchen at night. It's not going to, sorry, I'm holding it the wrong way. It's not going to knock you out. Okay. It's just going to help you when you get to sleep, stay in that deep sleep where you wake up feeling completely rested. I will often wake up before my alarm even goes off. I was not that way before this. I'm a mom of 2 young girls, 4.5 and 6. Mornings are not very fun around here. I'm just gonna be honest, getting them out the door. This helps me get that. And my girls sleep well. I've always gotten enough sleep. I'm an 8-hour girl, but I continue to wake up feeling tired every single morning, no matter how much sleep I got. So this really helps combat that. It also helps my stress levels, has ashwagandha in it, has a little bit of melatonin in it. It is really, really great stuff. Next, we have our cleanse. So before you freak out by the name, it can be misleading. This is not gonna make you go to the bathroom, okay? This is our probiotic. Super helpful for your digestive system. It has digestive, I don't even know this word. Again, not a scientist, but there's this really long B word right here. Real life, guys. This name, and Ashley May can help me, but this is gonna help this probiotic get through your stomach acid, and it reproduces once it gets through your stomach acid, which is not in a lot of probiotics. That's what makes ours different. Again, not a scientist here, but it is one of the best probiotics on the market. I love it. I know Ashley was a probiotic snob before lab. She kind of pushed it off for a little bit. I'm going to throw her under the bus. But when she started taking it, she quickly realized that it is one of the best of the best. So that's our cleanse. That's our probiotic. Last but not least, this is my favorite up there with Activate. Mary would agree with me. She's on this call. Our detox tea, okay? This one is a natural laxative. You're not gonna drink this every night. It's intended to be a hot tea. I put lemon and honey in mine. You don't have to do that. It's just gonna be very mild. It tastes like a green tea. 2 nights a week. Sometimes if I eat really bad, I'll drink it 3. That's not very common. I think Mary does like to drink it 3 nights a week. My husband just does it 1. It's kind of whatever you feel. If you feel like you need a good flush, but it is going to do that. It's going to flush out all of those bad toxins, which is why the cleanse, our probiotic, is super important, because this is going to clean everything out. You want that cleanse, the probiotic, to add back in all of that good bacteria, because that actually helps your digestive tract, helps your immune system. All of that is super important. So it is best used as a system. Everything works really great separately, but we do suggest it all as one because they kind of play off of each other, especially our probiotic and our detox tea. Okay, so that's our first line. That is Livology Max. Next, we are going to talk about our CBD line. Let me pull them all out here. So first up, I have, here's the packet. Some of y'all are not going to like me because you cannot get this flavor right now. This is great. If you know me at all, you know this is my all-time favorite, but it comes in this big pack. There's 14 in there, and then they look like this. So this is what we have available now. It's strawberry tart. This is going to be THC free, minimizes your stress. This is literally, in my terms, my terminology, a healthy Red Bull or Monster. Okay, those things are so bad for you. It literally, if you're doing anything for your gut health, you go to that gas station, you grab a Red Bull, you're literally undoing everything that you're trying to do for your health. This is a fabulous afternoon pick-me-up. I don't go to the gym a ton, so this is what I grab when my girls are about to get home from school. It's 3 o'clock. I really just want to take a nap. I don't know how I'm going to make it from 3 o'clock to bedtime. This is a lifesaver. If you do work out, go to the gym, this is a really good pre-workout. It actually helps sore muscles. I cannot tell you the ingredient that does that. Ashley may be able to put that in the comments, but I know her husband loves this. He uses it every time before a workout. He gets the shaker bottle and Ashley starts getting nervous because she knows a workout is about to happen. So this is a really, really great product. One of my favorites. I don't drink it every afternoon, but most afternoons I do because, like I said, I'm a young mom. Next up, we have our CBD energy capsule. Okay, so these have the same, they're going to give you energy, but they are different. For me, this is kind of more of like a 4-hour energy. Like I said, I can take it as an afternoon pick-me-up. This is going to be your longer lasting, more of an all day energy. I call this my mommy magic pill. No jitters. It's not going to give you a crash. It's just that all day, easygoing, mental focused, calming energy is like the best way to describe it. It's also THC free. So that's a great thing. People really like that. Trying to think if I'm missing anything on this. I think that's it. I think that's it on that one. Ashley, you can help me out in the comments if you want to. This is our next step. We have the CBD balm. So I'll be totally honest with this. This is something that I didn't really think I needed when I first joined Lab. We have like 4 around my house, so that has quickly changed. This is 600 milligrams of full spectrum CBD. It smells like a spa, you guys. It's full of essential oils. We call this the Windex of, if y'all have seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding, that's literally like when they say use Windex on everything, that is this balm, okay? I use it as a face moisturizer every single night. It is, people ask me if it's oily, if it's greasy. It's a balm, so I mean, it's full of essential oils, but I just put it on right before bed. I wake up, I have dry skin. Bites, burns, inflammation, pain. If I have migraines, I'll put it on the back of my neck, my temples. You can literally put this on anything. If you have dry skin, it's really great for winter. Kids, scrapes. My kids will literally say, Mom, I have a bite, I have a boo-boo, where's the balm? And they're 4 and 6, if that tells you anything. So they use it just as much as we do. The 4th product, guys, CBD Snaps. Ashley may have one she can show you. So I am out, and I'm going to be totally honest. It has been terrible. So I don't know. Some of you may know my story here. Some of you are brand new. I used to take medication for this little thing that starts with an A. I'm not going to say it because the FDA will come after me. But that on edge, your brain's racing. I no longer take that because of this product. I ran out over Thanksgiving break because my kids were home and I didn't prepare. And so I don't have one to show you because I actually use them. I take one every night before bed. It has totally replaced my medication, and it is a lifesaver for me and my family. You can take them as needed. I take one every single night. It kind of keeps that in my system. But my best explanation for that is pain, inflammation, and then that lovely little A word, on edge. I find when I do take one right before bed with my sleep and my cleanse, it just helps my brain shut down. I keep referring back to this, but I'm a young mom, so things are just always a little crazy around here. And I'll mail you some. Jillian, thank you. No, I've placed an order. Don't worry about that. It's just with the holidays, I'm waiting for it to get here to me. So last, I think I'm hitting everything here. Last but certainly not least, probably our top seller is our Moringa product. This is our Morvita. It's a nutritional drink. Brandon Hayes, this is his passion product. That is our CEO. Wonderful, wonderful man from Kentucky. He normally talks about this. I am not going to be able to do it justice. So thankfully he's not on this call to listen to it. But this is our Moringa Morvita drink, super nutritional, tastes delicious, which if you have had a Moringa product before, Amazon, wherever, it's challenging to make Moringa taste good. Ours is really, really delicious. My girls will drink it. It really helps build immunity, which is super important this time of the year. Moringa is actually the most nutritional dense plant on the earth. It has so much goodness into it. We have I wrote this down because again, science is not my thing. 36 natural anti-inflammatories. You guys, that's insane, okay? 46 antioxidants, amino acids. So Brandon, he said on a call, and it really stuck with me because this is my lingo here, but he said you would have to eat 14 pounds of blueberries a day to get a fraction of what you get when you drink this. So if you're like me and you're not super sciencey, that hit home with me. And I really love it for my girls. This is something that I drink every day. It helps curb my appetite as well. The bad cravings, that's something that I really noticed. I don't reach for a soda anymore. And honestly, if I drink this around 3 o'clock when I'm feeling snacky, right before or after my energy drink, it curbs that craving. I no longer want to reach for a bag of chips or whatever it's in my pantry at the middle of the day. So this is a really, really awesome product. Everyone can benefit from Moringa. Everyone, I don't care how old you are. It's really, really an amazing product. I've noticed so much. My skin, my hair, my nails, all of it has benefited from Moringa exponentially. So it's awesome. All right, Ashley, what did I miss? Did I pass the test? Did I do okay?
You did so great. I am so proud of you. I agree with everything you said about all of those products. And I'm sitting here like sniffing my balm. I smother it all over my face too. Absolutely yes on all of those. And Lucy was right. People come to Lab for different reasons. Lucy first recognized the comp plan, which we're going to talk about later. We'll show you how we get paid here and why it's so different. But it was products for me. I was not going to leave a 6-figure business that I had built over the course of a couple of years to come over and sell mediocre or even slightly above average products. These products are game changers. Like, you can read the chat. We're not hyping you up over something that doesn't work. They really are life-changing products. So thank you for that, Lucy. I'm just really quick. I'm going to touch on what I also think makes Lab so different, and that is the systems here. Now, everybody was like, oh, come over here because of the systems. Our systems are great. I was like, yeah, whatever. Give me amazing products. Give me an amazing comp plan. I'll make it work. But really, in order to have duplicatable systems, in order to help other people achieve success, I don't want to be working 8 hours a day. And I know that a lot of the women and men that I bring into this business, they're adding this as an additional form of income. They have children, they have busy lives, they have other jobs. They don't have the time to work 8 hours a day. People aren't coming into this industry to work 8 hours a day. They need something easy. They need something that works. And they don't want to be given a list that says, hey, reach out to 100 people and go for no. You guys, in my old company, I cringe because that's what was taught to me. And that, sadly, is what I passed down to other people, because I thought that's how you built a business in multi-level marketing. The hey girl messages, sometimes when you are ashamed to say, like, I do this or I do that, it's because people were taught that method. They were taught to annoy people. Go and bug your circle of friends. Go bug people for parties. Ask your grandma and your aunt 18 times by your products. No one likes that person. No one wants to do business with that person. Lab is completely different. I came over here and my mind exploded. I came over here and we have what's called a system. We refer to it as the DWF. It's called the daily workflow. Now, every company is going to tell you they have an app, and they probably do. I've seen them. They all are the same thing. Oh, make a list of your network, reach out to all of them, continue to reach out to them. You're not expanding your network. I have a total of like 2.1 friends. Okay. I don't have a network to reach out to and keep bugging all the time. I would have like -1 friends if I did that. What we do here in the daily workflow is actually, it's an app. You log into it. It's optional. You don't have to use the app if you don't want to. Okay. Again, a lot of other companies are going to charge you $150 a year for their annual fee, or $100 a year, and it's already built in, the cost of that app. Here, it's optional. You can choose to use it or not. I always suggest that people do, because it is so amazing. You log into the app, it gives you daily steps that teach you truly how to become a micro influencer. I had no idea about this. I had my social set up wrong. I built a huge 6-figure income at another company, totally doing it wrong. So I came over here and I was able to take my 3-hour day and decrease it into 1 hour, and I make more money, more income, way better duplicatable systems here. So what we're teaching you is how to make reels that go viral, how to make posts that get reshared by strangers. And so what happens when you're taught the correct way of how to run an actual business, and not to be that annoying girl that goes to tennis and bugs your tennis partners to buy your product all the time, is you're running an actual business. You have people coming in your inbox saying, hey, I saw that post you made. I saw your stories. What is the stuff? I want to buy it from you. And I cannot tell you how happy it makes me. Raise your hand here if you're a believer in the daily workflow. If you do the daily workflow and you have seen results, if you are with Lab, raise your hand. Like, I'm telling you guys, I was doubtful. I was like, there's no way I'm going to become a micro influencer. And over time, it wasn't the next day, but consistently doing these steps that we teach in this app, you will do it. You will get people in your inbox wanting to buy your products, instead of you having to do those hey girl messages, bugging people, annoying people, feeling ick. It's the total opposite here. And it is a game changer for people that have maybe had a bad experience in the industry, or think I can't do this business because I don't have a large network. Me too, sister, me too. You absolutely can do this, and we will teach you how to get a huge network of people that you don't know. All right, so that's what makes Really Lab so incredible and different. But I'm actually going to hand it over to my friend Mary. Mary, are you able to unmute yourself? I don't know if I need to unmute you, or can you unmute? Yes,
Can you hear me?
yes, you guys. Mary, I'm going to ask you just quickly tell us a little bit about who you are, what your rank is, how long you've been at Lab, and maybe why you chose Lab and what you think makes it so different here.
Okay, so my name's Mary Frisbee. I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I signed up under Lucy. I'd been watching her for several months, and then I mentioned this on another call a couple of days ago. I love to travel, and she got me when she was traveling. I think it was to Nantucket, and I was like, okay, she's able to work her business from wherever. I was like, I'm sold. And to be honest, though, I signed up more so for the products because I have NASH liver disease and a metabolic bone disorder. And I'd been doing research for several months, and I needed to get my gut healthy. And since this is, of course, gut targeted, I was like, this is perfect. All the ingredients are natural. Every single ingredient in all 3 of the capsules are all liver friendly and liver healthy. They all support healthy liver tissue, every single one of them, especially in the sleep, like the lemon balm extract, the ashwagandha, everything in there is super liver safe. So I was like, okay, I got to get on board with these products. But I'm in my second full month, and I'm at Ambassador 2K, going for 4K. I mean, I've got a few days left, but I can do it. I think that it's a lot different than any other company because everything is laid out for you. I mean, my 10-year-old could do it. I mean, it's super easy. If you know how to read, you can do the daily workflow. You can do everything in order. It's literally laid out right there for you. It's perfect. And that's, I feel like, why I'm having most success. I mean, there are days that I don't want to do it, but I push myself. I do it anyways. I mean, you can do it from your couch. You can do it from anywhere. And I just make sure that I'm consistent with it. I feel like being consistent is the key to success here. And especially for people under you, if they're not seeing that you're not doing it, they're not going to want to do it. And then it's just kind of like a snowball effect. You know, if you want to be successful, you want your downline to be successful, you've got to show them that that's where to start. But yeah, and I just feel like our app, like you said, is so much different than other companies' apps. And another thing, there's just so many ways to get paid here. The money literally is endless. There's so much to be made, and you don't have a cutoff. You know, a lot of companies, there's cutoffs. And it's not product discounts like, oh, you get so many product credits. I don't want to be paid. Yes, I love our products, but I want real money. You know, a lot of companies is, well, you get product credits. Yes, you get some money, but here's product credits. I didn't want that. And so I feel like that sets us apart too. But I love it. And I've enrolled several, and they're up and coming, and, we all have our leadership chats and our group chats, and we're just trying to keep everybody motivated with the daily workflow. And I feel like that really sets us apart.
Thank you so much, Mary. I can just say that you've only been here a couple months, and you've blown all of us away with your passion for the products, for helping people, for the business. And I know you're busy. I know you have dogs, you have a husband, you have kids, and if you can make this work, I think it's just a good testament that the systems do work here and the products are amazing.
Absolutely. And another thing, I mean, my liver enzymes before lab were 337 with my liver disease, which is super high. And now they're like 24.
I love your story. I love hearing that. People need to hear
3 months or 2.5, and they're down to 24. I feel so much better. And I mean, it just shows they work. I mean, lab results, the numbers, you can't lie.
No.
So.
Yeah, you're doing amazing stuff. Thank you for sharing your story with us tonight, Mary.
Absolutely.
Okay, so not quickly, I'm not a math person for one. Just like Lucy says, she's not a scientist. I am not a math person. I'm usually the one talking products on these calls. But that lady is on a cruise. Okay, she just left us. She's having fun using her lab income, I'm sure. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how we get paid. It's going to be very, very basic. It's going to be like as if a kindergartner is explaining algebra to you guys. So it's going to be super layman's terms. So here at Lab, in a nutshell, we get paid 8 different ways. Okay, we are a binary comp plan, which I didn't understand coming over here, but it's magical, you guys. We're not in a unilateral comp plan. It used to be so stressful for me. I'm at a different organization because I was waiting for people underneath me. Like she had to hit one rank and this person had to hit a rank. And if she didn't hit a rank, I didn't get a paycheck. Y'all, it's not like that. It's binary. There's 2 legs and you have volume in this leg and volume in this leg. And my biggest runner, she could be 80 million people down. I'm still going to get paid on all of her volume. It does not matter. Okay. I just have volume in 2 legs. All right. It is incredible. On top of that, it stacks. So if for example, if you were to enroll with your friend tonight and she or he goes and enrolls 5 more people tomorrow, those 5 people all end up underneath you on your team and they count in your volume too. Okay. So there really is a benefit to jumping in when you have that calling, when you have that little feeling inside you being like, I think I want to do this, do it. Don't wait. Because if you wait, those 5 people could be on your team tomorrow. And that's in fact, I could ask Lucy how many people I've placed underneath her on her team. That's probably a whole lot. And I'm glad that she jumped in when she did. Yeah, we can't count. We're not good at counting. So here at Lab, we get paid 8 different ways. The first 3 ways I'm going to tell you tonight are a true affiliate model. Okay. Affiliate marketing is all the rage. Some people want to come in, they want to just share products that they like. They don't want to have to build a team. They don't want to have to be active. They don't want to have to jump through all these hoops. They just want to share a link and get paid for it. Here at Lab, we have 3 ways where you're going to get paid with that without any hoops that you have to jump through. You don't have to build a team to get paid these ways. You don't even have to be active. There's no minimum requirement to get paid these first 3 ways. So way number 1 is called retail profits. Okay. Lab is going to give you 100% of the difference between the retail cost and the wholesale cost of a product. Again, unheard of. Most companies are given like a 20% portion, very, very small percentage. Here at Lab, we're just going to give it all to you. So I'm going to use a really easy example here. Our Labology Max bundle retails at $150. The wholesale cost of that is $120. That's a $30 difference. All that $30 goes to you in your pocket right away. Okay, that's the first way that we get paid. You're getting 100% of the difference between retail and wholesale. The second way is called the enroller bonus. Okay, and so the enroller bonus means that when you make a sale, just to anyone, okay, when you make a sale, you're going to get 25% of the wholesale value of that product. So again, I'm just going to use the Labology bundle here. If you sell a Labology bundle to a first-time customer, you're going to get 25% of that $120, which comes out to $30. You're going to make another $30 in your pocket. So now you made $60 by selling the same thing. You made $30 way 1, you made $30 way 2. And now get this. If that person continues to reorder, let's say you're like, whatever, you don't want to go crazy here. You don't want to build a team, but that person goes on auto ship and they continue to reorder over and over and over again. You continue to make 15% on those sales on that repeat customer every time they order for perpetuity. That means forever. Okay. That means you don't have to be active here. You don't have to jump through hoops. You don't have to hit a certain rank. You're always going to make that money whenever they continue to order that 15%. Okay. So even after that, you're still making money. Okay. Way number 3 in our true affiliate model is called the sponsor bonus. Let's say that you do come in or someone wants to come in or a customer becomes an IBO or something like that. And they want to enroll or jump on your team. You're also going to make 15% of that person that you enroll. You're going to make 15% of their first orders. Okay. So just wrap your mind around this. You come in for a month or 2, you make some sales, you tell some friends about the products. Okay. You enroll your friend that maybe wants to try out the business, and then life happens. You have a baby. Your dog gets sick. You don't have time to work the business, but your customers keep reordering and reordering. You're going to make that money forever. You don't have to be active to make the money. We're going to pay you anyways. And let's say that person you enrolled, they continue to sell to new customers. You're still going to make that money anyways. You do not have to jump through hoops here. And there's no active requirement for this first 3 ways that you get paid. Okay. So let's say that I enroll Lucy, which I did, and Lucy sells a Lavology Max bundle to a first-time customer, I've now made another $18 on top of that. Okay, pretty crazy. So those are the first 3 ways, again, true affiliate model here at Lab. Way number 4 is called the first order ambassador first order bonus. So remember that enroller bonus I talked about where you get 25% on someone's first order? Your first 2 months here at Lab, we're going to bump that up to 50. You're actually going to make 50% instead of 25, just across the board. And then after that, if you hit what we call an ambassador rank, if you start building a team, you hit ambassador rank, which is incredibly easy to get to, it's going to be 50% always. Okay, 50% always, which is incredible. So it makes that $30 into 45. Okay, so essentially, if you're getting this 50%, you're making $90 on a $120 wholesale product. I want you to think about that when that adds up in your pocket. If you're selling a bunch of Lavology bundles to people, you're making a huge chunk of the wholesale cost of that entire item. Okay, so it's pretty like mind-blowing to think about. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at my notes. I can't read my own handwriting. Okay, way number 5 is called the team commission bonus. I have a frog in my throat. Okay. Now everybody wants to, I can't. Okay, actually get it together. Now everybody that comes from another company typically wants to focus on the team commission bonus. This is usually the only way that they get paid. They're only getting paid on the volume of their team. Here, that is just a small chunk of the massive paycheck that you're going to get. The team commission bonus is like not even my 3rd highest way that I get paid here, if you can believe that, okay? But your team commission bonus means you're going to get paid 10% of the volume on your pay leg. We have 2 legs here. You have your team leg and your pay leg. You're going to get 10% of the volume on your pay leg. So for example, my goal this month is to hit the rank of 50K. I want to be ambassador 50K. That would mean I have 50,000 in volume on my pay leg. That means if I get 10% of that, I'm going to get $5,000. I get $5,000 in my check on top of all that other stuff that we've gone through. They're going to throw another 5,000 on top of that because I get 10% of my pay leg. Really easy stuff here. So that's the 5th way. The 6th way is something you also see in a lot of companies. It's the rank advancement bonus. So every time you're hitting a new rank as an ambassador here at Lab, you're going to get a bonus. What I like about this is that there's no fast start or fast track program. So you could come in, sit on this business. I would encourage you to come in, get a kit, get a spot, then see if you want to work the business. There's plenty of people that have come in, enrolled, and 6 months later, 9 months down the road, they're like, okay, now I'm ready to work it. Cool. You can come in and hit those ranks a year or 2 later and still earn this bonus. You don't have to hit it within a certain time frame, which I love. Everybody needs to work at their own pace and not feel pressured to hit a rank advancement within a certain amount of time. So again, my highest rank before this month was 45K. If I do hit my goal of hitting 50K this month, I'm going to get an extra $1,000 in my check. Pretty sweet. And so those rank advancement bonuses go up in size the higher you promote up in rank. Okay, so I think they start at $100 and they work their way up. If I hit my rank advancement bonus, I'll be getting an extra $1,000 in my check this month. Again, can really help for Christmas, can really help with offsetting the cost of life. So number 7, the way that we get paid is called leadership pool. I love it here. So once you hit the rank of 25K, ambassador 25K and above, you get to earn what we call leadership pool. So 1% of the total company volume gets set aside and it gets shared between all of the leaders here at Lab that are ranked 25K and above. We get to split that pool at 1%. So if a company, if let's say this month we sell $800,000 in product, that's $8,000 that's going to be split between not a whole bunch of us right now. We are still a very new grassroots company, you guys. Like when we say that you are in a very opportune time to come into a company, like I'm talking, there's like 12,000 of us here now total. And you know, people are just now coming into this company. It's rapidly expanding, it's rapidly growing, but these types of comp plans don't exist. And to see my check each month with the leadership pool is amazing. And on top of that, we want everyone to win. There's no my team or my downline, or if, you know, if Jillian's person or if someone else's person comes to me for help, I'm going to help them. I want everyone to win. because we're all sharing in this leadership pool. There's no like, oh, you go to your person because she's a leader, I'm not going to help you. Nah, we're all of us leaders are splitting that leadership pool. We all help each other's people. It is like one big happy family here. And I saved the best for last. The 8th way that we get paid is called leadership check match. Now, I have seen some companies that have leadership check match, but they do not have it at the depth or the level or the percentage that we have here. So I'm going to try to use a real life example for you guys with even numbers, because I'm not a math person and I can barely memorize my multiplication chart. Okay, so leadership check match. So this means you're going to earn a percentage of the team volume of any person that you enroll. Let's call that level 1. And also a percentage of any person that they enroll. So let's call that level 2. So I'm going to use a real life example here. My mentor, let's say Melissa Collins enrolls me. She is the rank of ambassador 100K. All right. I'm going to hit 50K this month. And Lucy is really gosh darn close to hitting a new high rank of 10K this month. So I'm going to put that into perspective. Melissa's making all this money. She gets 50% of my team leg commission. Okay. So she gets, if I'm at 50K and my team leg commission is $5,000, she just gets $2,500 right off the bat. Now, if Lucy, her team leg volume is 10,000, she's getting $1,000. She's getting paid $1,000. Melissa gets $500 of that. So just off me and Lucy alone, Melissa's going to pull in an additional $3,000. She's done nothing other than hang out, help us. We'll plug into her resources. She's just getting paid on us doing well. Okay. Now imagine if Melissa, imagine what Melissa's making when she's enrolled a bunch of Ashleys and a bunch of Lucys over time. I want you to see how that can compound. And this is the thing, in other companies, you actually don't want people that you enroll to do better than you. It's really sad the way they have it set up. They have these systems and they have these breaks in place so the company doesn't pay out too much money. We don't have that here at Lab. Melissa wants me to do better than Melissa. I want Lucy to pass me by. I'm not hoping that like, oh, Lucy, I hope you do well, but not better than me. Like, oh, I hope Lucy does great, but I sure don't want her to be a better leader than me. I want Lucy to knock it out of the park. I'm going to get paid a ton of money if Lucy skyrockets past me and she hits 200K. I get paid on all that volume. There is no cutoff. There's no breaks in our comp plan for that. So it's really, this is for, if we're talking about like the growth of a company, if you're coming here to build, the money is stupid. It is stupid money. This is what Mary was talking about too. The money here is stupid in all the different ways. So those are the 8 ways we get paid. Just in a nutshell, I hope that makes sense to you guys. But I am now going to turn it over to my friend, Amy. Amy has been here since January. She is also an ambassador rank, so she can attest to the comp plan and how well we get paid here. But Amy, if you could just unmute yourself, introduce yourself to us and tell us a little bit about why you chose Lab and what you think is so different here at Lab.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, I've got this real sexy voice going here because I've lost my voice. I am a teacher by trade, so lots of talking the last couple days, even though we had a break. About me, I started in January, and I think, Ashley, that's when you started as well. So I was with the same company Ashley was with, and in January, I saw a bunch of my leaders leave and go to Lab. And what I know in my 51 years is that success leaves clues. So when you see something happen that your leaders and mentors from your last company are making that move, you're like, what is going on? And I still remember getting on that first Zoom call, and Kristen Pokris is the gal that I signed under, and just having that conversation with, like, you got to know that there's a reason why people are leaving in the middle of a month when they're making a lot of money and going to another company that is still small, still growing, still some call it a unicorn company. This happened years ago. For just a little bit about me, I'm public school teacher. And then my husband and I became house parents at a boarding school for kids. So I was the house mama of 12 boys, high school boys that were not my own. So before we went there, I was with another company, and they changed the comp plan and all my leaders left. And I was like just starting. So I was like, I don't know what's going on. And then wasn't too long until I caught on. So when I saw this happen in January, I was like, yeah, so success leaves clues. So let's look at it and figure it out fast. And boy, I signed on and flew to Dallas within a week. It was crazy, crazy, but such a good time, and so glad I did it. I am a very busy person, so I'm not a house mama anymore. I'm back in public school teaching. I have a 23-year-old who's autistic, and so he'll live with me for the foreseeable future, my husband and I. And so that's just a different way of looking at life. Like most of our friends we went to high school with are like, their kids are leaving school or leaving home. They're becoming empty nesters, and we still are not. So we're enjoying our journey with Eric as we have adventures with him. And he's overweight because of his the medication that they put him on for autism. And so we're weaning him off of that medication. And what's so exciting is that he is on the Liveology Max plan. And so you can see that his appetite is being suppressed, and he's eating less, and he's losing weight, and he plays basketball at the rec center. It's so exciting to see the amount of energy that he has, that he wants to go do things instead of just like hang out in his room. Back in January, before I signed on, I had my 50-year-old checkup, which, yeah, that's not anything I ever imagined that I would be going to, but I was having big time issues with my gut. I'm not overweight, but I struggle with stomach issues. So again, just another perfect match with the product. So success leaves clues. Make sure you're following leaders and finding good products. So I have been on the Liveology Max program since the beginning of February, and Morvita, and my husband, who he started Morvita in I want to say March or April. He's on this call, so maybe he can chime in the chat. But he actually he was like, I'm going to say your weight, Adam, I'm sorry. He was like 215 pounds, and he started running, and he's like down to 180 now, I think. And he runs marathon, like he's running half marathons and 5Ks every weekend. So the amount of energy that he has using Morvita and the Liveology, he has used some of the CBD energy drink. I particularly like the CBD energy cap, because as a teacher at like 2:30, I'm like, oh my gosh, I just taught 10 periods. Help me please, so I can go home and be a human to my family. And I love that it doesn't have that, like, now I never did drugs, so I don't know what that like big drop is that people talk about, or the munchies or all of that stuff, but I don't get that. And then I take my sleep and my cleanse, and it's great, because at 5 o'clock when my alarm goes off, I am like ready to get up, and that doesn't usually happen. So that's like kind of my story in a nutshell. I hope that it's inspired somebody else on here to kind of maybe take a look at both the opportunity and the products. And there are amazing people here, like the leaders. Everybody here is is here to help. Like, how can I help? How can I help? And that is truly my mission, is how can I help? How can I make it better for somebody else? Because then that makes me better. Like that fills me up, that fills my cup. So thank you for letting me share my story. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you, Amy. I don't think I've ever heard the full story and heard the story of your husband. That is so incredible to hear. I'm so glad you got to speak tonight. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And you guys, Amy is so humble, but she is always out there on the front lines as a leader, helping other people, working on mindset, giving ideas. And so that's just really like the space that we have here at this company. It's like, I know probably every company says that, but it really is different here once you get in it. So I'm going to hand it over to my partner in crime, Lucy. What's your advice for people that are interested? What are we supposed to do? Fill us in.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. We don't want to keep you here any longer. I did think a moment ago when Amy was speaking, if you are not in our holistic group, we have a whole group for customers full of testimonies, things like that. Get with the person that invited you here and get a link and get in there. There's a wealth of knowledge, probably way better than I explained it 30 minutes ago. So make sure you're in that group. It is Cyber Monday. I don't know if you've heard, if you've done some shopping like I have. I know Ashley did, Mary did earlier today. So we have 15% off all business kits. We have 3 options. We have a starter kit, an enhanced kit, pack, same thing. And we have a professional. The kits have, they're all products. You're basically just buying product at wholesale cost. It gets you your back office for an entire year. So you have no fee, nothing, no secret fee, no hidden fee for an entire year. You're just getting those products. I think all of the packs actually come with some $10 off coupon codes to kind of get your foot in the door, hand those out to first-time customers. I still occasionally will buy an enhanced pack because I like those codes. There's something about $10 and new customers to kind of close them and lure them in. So all of those kits are 15% off for the next several hours. I really encourage you to grab one. I hope we've answered your questions about products, about our systems here. I mean it when I say the systems are truly different. It's very black and white. We have an app, you go in there, it's step by step. There's things that you do every day. You can complete, so we say you can complete it in an hour a day. At the beginning, that was hard for me. I set a timer and I did what I could. I set a timer for an hour. I spent the rest of the day with my kids, my family, doing all the things. As I did that and got better at it, I can totally knock it out in an hour of my day, you guys. It's so easy. It's so easy. I've never seen anything like it. So I hope you'll give it a try. I hope you'll maybe test out some products. If you're not ready yet, that's totally okay. We have an amazing product line that's also 15% off for Cyber Monday for the next few hours. Ashley, do you have anything to add to that?
No, I just want to thank all of you for jumping on. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Amy. And I hope we keep seeing all your lovely shining faces at Life. Oh, and we have our conference coming up in Nashville. It is the 3rd weekend in January. Jump in. Trust me, it's going to be amazing. We have speakers, like it's Nashville, y'all. It's a tax write-off, like it's your work conference. So if you're just jumping on or you've been an IBO for a while, I really hope that you can make it to Nashville to hang out with all of us in person and our amazing CEO. And we suspect we will have a new product release at conference. So you're not going to want to miss that. All right, you guys. Oh, I have a question on here, so I'm going to address it really fast. There is an option if you're wanting to get a kit to jump in. Absolutely, you want to get a kit when you jump in. I'm never going to give you bad advice. You want a product kit, you need to use the products. I feel like if I were to ask somebody what Moravita tastes like, and they're like, well, you should actually buy it, but I don't actually use it. I've never tasted it. I would be like, maybe I don't need this product. Yes, you absolutely want to jump in with a kit. People that jump in with pro and enhanced kits do much better here at the, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just because they get all of the products in their hands, or if they can sell them faster, or if it's that they get more coupon codes. But you do have the option at checkout to use Sezzle. It will break it down into 4 payments. And so for those people that are saying like, I'm broke, if you're broke, you need this business. That's all I'm going to say. If you don't have the money to get a kit, that's just a sign that you need income. And I was the same way. I think I had a garage sale. I think I sold some of my kids' clothes on Mercari. I sold some stuff on eBay. I also have a lot of people that use Sezzle to come in, but I would just say that that's a sign that you need this business. It can change your life if you want to show up and use the system. So I just wanted to add that in there. It's an option to check out where you go to hit Visa or MasterCard. You can hit Sezzle. It will break it down into payments for you. So ask and make sure you get with the person that invited you to this call. They can get you the link to enroll. They can get you the link to sign up. We cannot wait to help you once you're in hanging out with us. We're all here to help. Thanks, you guys.
See y'all in Nashville.